Alrighty, guys, it is 3:30 this Thursday, January 29th, and we had a pretty crazy trading day, don't we? We got net to the downside, though. We haven't been able to recover the initial sell-off coming in from the earnings from yesterday and the report, the Powell report. So we started off here thinking we had a lot shot on the long side, but they knocked it down hard, and so far we have just been up here reverse retesting 75. So we honestly stay below it. We are back range bound. I mean, it's not like we have flat free flow selling, but we're definitely not on the long side of this. So as you can see, we're right back here to value. So that got knocked down. We're back to value, and yeah, it's going to start off flat out range bound. And no follow through on the downside. It's a good sign, but I probably expect more volatility going into tomorrow. So the potential we had for a shot to the upside is definitely not working, and we just have to kind of accept that and just start off range bound. So initially looking to sell strength, buy weakness. If they trade up above this area, if they get up above the 69.85s, may start thinking about the long side again. But right now, I would look for short against the 75 and the 85s. I would look to buy against lower support areas. Down definitely one here at the 35s, but I'm going to have to revisit those going into the overnight. But looking to buy weakness, sell strength, pretty much range bound trading going into the overnight. Same thing with the Nasdaq. Also got pretty hard knockdown. Every freaking trade I've been taking, probably 80% of the trades I've been taking, I've been at flat out shakeouts. So you get the break even shakeout. Very frustrating. And then and the time you're actually wrong is when you get set back a bit. So it's not, it's one of those days you probably have to sit on your hands, but give it a go. And the mistake I made today, I think, was primarily trading in the sloppy area. When it started getting sloppy and it started approaching the mean, I should have just left that alone because that just didn't go anywhere. It's riffly shakeouts, and when you're wrong, you just get knocked down a little bit. So no fun with that. But anyway, so we leave it there. On the Nasdaq, bigger picture, you can see we are in pretty good shape here. We're way up here. Now we are get right back here in this attractor. A little bit on the upper attractor. We're not stalling at that lower one. So that gives a little bit of hope, but we'll see. I'm just going to start off range bound. See if they can get up above this area, the 26,000s again. Maybe start thinking about the long side, but right now, flat out range bound trading. So we're going to buy weakness, sell strength. We have Apple earnings come out after the close. That could be interesting. Could be something going on there. We have tomorrow morning, we get the PPI number come out, PPI demand, final on demand. PPI number. Chicago PMI at 9:45. So a little bit of news coming out tomorrow. Yeah, see if they raise the margins going into that. But overall, so I have 7 round turns on the ES down 36. I had 15 on the Nasdaq down to 155. I was down like 240 for a while there, but I made a little bit back. But it's like at this point when it looks like this, you can't do much with it. It's just churning. There's no opportunity to get anything done. I do have one trade going right now, and we'll see if that makes a difference here. And it's in a bond trade. So yeah, I got my setup finally. But look at this thing here. So I'm looking at my bond trade. I got short here on the 2 o'clock hour. It looks like they're stalling out pretty good. And of course, they're going to have to drift up all the way up here, right up to the high on that bar, a little bit. They're drifting lower again, but they're still not getting myself back into something. But I'm holding out to see if they're going to rotate back to the mean here. If not, I'm going to have to just take whatever loss I have and get out of it. But right now, I'm still sitting in that trade. As you can see, I've been sitting in that trade since 1:45, so in almost like an hour and a half. I was waiting for that sun to do something, and then it was drifting up here for a bit. And I was like, oh, great, this is sucky. And then it backed off a little bit. And the setup is actually pretty good for a little bit of rotation back here towards that mode at 115. So I'm holding out for that. We'll see if that develops or not, but that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm going to let that trade sit there and work, and then see if I can get something out of it, make up a little bit of what's going on there. But we'll revisit that tomorrow morning and see how that turned out. But there you have it. So still in this bond trade, nothing going on the ES and Nasdaq for me right now. I'm not going to try to trade those two. That's just too crazy right now. So we'll see. Anyway, if it doesn't work out, it'll be an even bigger loss day. But I got a good feeling it's going to work out. It doesn't look like they got this drift to the upside, but if they start heading lower, heading higher, taking out this three-letter ledge, I'm going to be kind of screwed. So we will see. All right, guys, we'll leave it there, and I'll see you back to the ES and NASDAQ first. And then we'll see you guys back tomorrow morning, Friday. Thank God it's Friday, and we'll take it and do this all over again. All righty, guys. You guys have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Later.